Hello everyone, I'm Greg Look, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to Factorio 1.0 for episode 112, where we have finished production of radars, I think, at least if we do this. We don't need more production than this anyway. We only need what? Didn't we calculate that? 0.003 belts per second. I think that was less than 1 item per second. Why don't I have a calculator? Yeah, so we need 0.18 per second, and this is basically 1 per second. So that is more than enough. Next part of satellites is to actually just build it, I guess. And well, it takes 5 seconds to make one, and we only need 2 per minute, so again, one machine doing this should be enough. We do need to get all of the resources into the one machine though. So how are we going to manage that? We can just mix some belts, I guess. Yeah, all of the belts should be mixable however we want. Because we already calculated last episode that solar panels and accumulators could be on the same belt, and that 100 of each is the maximum amount of anything we need. So we can just do that. That's 3 inputs then, so 2 on one side, 1 on the other. Or just the same way as this, maybe. So this is one of the things we need. We can merge rocket fuel and these if we want to. Let's just assume that we're going to do this here. So instead of having this here, whoops. We could just do something like this. You need to go up there. You need to go down here. And well, you might as well just come in here now. And then the last 2 things are logistic structure and processing units. And we should really keep these clean. How are we going to do this? I mean, we could just mix them out here, but we could also bring them in here. That's a bit messy, I guess. We want them to go there in the end. Or over here for that matter. Wait, I wanted this down here. Why did I build this all the way up here? Okay, that should be that. Satellite. Can we affect our productivity these? Nope. So we need to make 2 of these per second. Are these maybe too slow? Because we can do something about that, I guess. Yeah, that's fast enough at least. Good, good. So these, I guess we're just putting out here as well. Let's leave some space between these and these rocket fuels. Maybe just one space though. Let's do that. Okay, so satellites are done. Next step. This is done. This is done. We need these. Okay, how many of those do we need? Rocket control units. 1428 every minute. So let's say 1500. Divided by, 60 seconds per minute, so 25 per second. Good. That's gonna take quite a lot of machines, I guess. Multiplied by 20 seconds per craft. Do we need a lot of stuff for it? No, it's very small amounts of resources input. So we can probably fully beacon these up. So a crafting speed of 6. Or is that not the full speed? When was the last time we had a full speed setup? Here? 6.25, okay. So if we divide this by 6, and then by productivity bonus, we get the need for 60 machines. And I think that is preferable than twice the amount of these if we only beacon half of them, or at half the speed, I guess, one side. That would allow us to make it symmetrical, of course. How many machines do we actually have here? So here we have 200 and I was okay with that. Let's make a symmetrical setup again then. I do enjoy those more. Okay. So something like, not this, but this. Good. That's everything we need, basically. So let's get the inputs for these. So we need to mix productivity. Wait, we need speed modules for these first. So we should probably do that. Okay, let's move that up then. Just save it up there. Okay, so we needed, what, was it 25 of these per second? Which means that we need a bit less than 25. $18 per second speed modules. We have just calculated for a full build, so let's just make that, I guess. Why not? So 45 per second. Maybe we don't want that, because that's a lot of resources to put in. Oh well. We have made the resources. We have the resources on the bus anyway, so we should use this, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, if we multiply by 5 and divide by 1.4, actually we just want to have 5 divided by 1.4 for builds. Not 1.5, 1.4. We only need 4 builds of input of each then, for a full build here. Good. 4 builds of each. That's still a lot. Did I also calculate that out here? I guess I did. 4 of each. Okay. Good to know that I'm consistent. How are we going to do it though? Do we balance or do we merge all of the builds? I don't think we do. So this is everything needed just for inputs, if we want to make everything here at least. So if we make this symmetrical, we just need 4 builds of input for half a build of output. Which makes this too far away from the beacons anyway. Of course, we could just keep a lot of the resources in here. So this 6 build of input plus 2 on the outside here. Not sure that's gonna be very easy to handle anyway. And this will run out of resources so fast that it's really not a very viable way to do it, I guess. Now if we do this, we do need to keep these belts balanced with both types of resources, and we need all data in here. So this would mean that we need to split 8 belts and re-merge them. Mm, 8 mixed belts. So I also did something different earlier down here, where we underground everything in, so we can be close enough to our beacons. And then just keep the resources on the outsides. This is just a single... no, there's several resource types. So I think that's a bit better. Let's just leave one pile of space in between here. So we need 8 belts all in all, right? Yeah. So for one side of this, we need 4 belts. Where are my beacons? There they are. Let's put these in the right spot. Good. Maybe we don't need 2 spaces between these, because we can do everything in line here basically. But then, is there really a reason to save that space? I don't think so. Now we will need to do it here though, so let's waste one more tile, just for simplicity. So if we do this, where do we want the other resource to be? Here or here? This is fine, right? And we could pair them up and split this, but really that requires more space. And it's not like we need anything fancy here. For once. I think I like this. Can we productivity those? No. Then how have I thought there was productivity here. Okay, so we actually do need 5 belts of each. We can't rely on productivity. We still don't need the full belt of output though, but let's just follow the Google Sheet. Put in one more. Let's do it this way instead. So half a line out here. And then I guess we just mirror all this. I really do need to start blueprinting these instead of putting them down manually. Okay, so is this good enough? I guess it is. It is a bit wider than I had imagined, but I think it will be quite long anyway, so it should all be good. We need 25. No. Wait, what? I'm confused again. We need a full build. Good. So 40, clear. 45 per second. Multiply it by 15-second crafting time, right? Yep. Divided by a 6. No, not 6. 3 second. Oh, a crafting speed of 3. Have I forgotten anything in that calculation? I don't think so, so we need 225 machines here. Is that... whoops. Now I'm clicking stuff again here. Is that the single most or largest one-line setup we have so far? 120. 100. So this is the only thing that comes close, or maybe this. 180. Wait. Oh yeah, of course this is longer and it's the same amount of machines. Okay, well, that's fine. We should be able to do this. Let's bring some resources in first though. So let's keep green on the outside layers. This will be the one we are splitting into, just because it's here and alone. So it goes in right here. This needs to go all the way over here. Like that. You go in there. You go in here. I guess we will just shift 2 of these over. Good. That's all of the green circuits. Then it's red. Where do we have all of those? We have some plastic. I don't think we need this for anything anymore. We have just been a bit more efficient than the sheet suggested. Unless I'm forgetting something. I probably am. We have copper here. What's on this belt? Nothing anymore. Okay. That seems like a lot of cover left over. But maybe that's just because we actually are very efficient with our green and red circuit setups. I guess that would save us a lot of resources. Okay. So no red circuits on this side, is that correct? Not at any point in time, okay. So we can just pull some from over here. Where do we need it? A half line here. How is the easiest way to pull half a line and then be ready to put in 2 more lines right after? And now I messed up where I needed to get this, god dang it. Whoops. Oh, I did put that down, I'm so smart. So we need another 2 to go here. These are supposed to be full. This is supposed to be half a belt. Now we can do this. And then take the half belt from here. Not like that though. Something like that. And these need to be cleaned up now. Let's not do that manually. And then this needs to stop up here somewhere. Is there a reason I put the half belts on the outside? That seems pretty stupid, to be honest. Because we need a half belt here and a half belt here. If we put them in there, they wouldn't need to be crossed at any point. It was easier here, but I mean, we can easily move that as well. I think we will do that. It seems like a waste of easy work, I guess. Oh. We still need this to be in here. And we can always just shift these over, so no problems there. And you will now be in here. And that's a bit better. Just want to be consistent. So now red circuits, the half belt can be in here. 2 tiles up. So on this one, okay. Full belt, half belt. Much better, or at least much easier and less messy. And another up here. And clean up. So we have actually used all of our red circuits now. And that is correct, this is the last thing we need, I believe. Oh, we need to get all of these over, of course. Let's get them to there to begin with. Oh no. Okay. Okay, that's all of them. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.